Alright, so there was a request to hear the actual pedal. This isn't a very fancy setup. The recording's being done on a Moto G 3rd gen, built-in microphone, all that stuff. The pedal itself is, we're running a Line 6 Variax guitar straight into the pedal, and then that's going into a clean setting on a multi-effects, and it's being played back through a set of Behringer studio monitors. So here's the clean sound. I'm going to turn the pedal on. This is a very subtle setting. And that is on the random setting as opposed to the flat rate here. Figuring since people are most interested in random, we'll leave it there. And you can even do something a little bit more crazy by cranking everything up. But I figure I'll start with something that's maybe a little more generally useful, and then people can go from there. So here's an example of a little bit of a subtle randomness that you can add, a little swimmy waviness of a sort of a flanger effect. Of course, you can up the randomness and the mix and a little bit more feedback to get a more pronounced effect. All the way to getting really crazy. And then, of course, just plain weird. Again, this is more on the subtle side. If you want to crank up the range, so I think that range switch just impacts the frequencies, either the center of the frequencies, the total range of frequencies, and then you start getting stuff like this. So that same lick again. Turns into a bit more of a mess. Let's go back to something just a touch more subtle. And let's try this maybe right around here. So again, one of the things with the randomness, you can go all the way from extreme to more subtle. One of the use scenarios that people have written out for this is that you could have a little bit of a line doubling. So you throw a lick on there and it thickens it up a little bit. You get a little bit more of an accompanying guitar feel to it. And again, you hear the difference. Let me crank this up a little bit. You hear the difference between the randomness make it a little more random as opposed to a straight rate. And I've got a lot of electronic interference in here right now. That's weird. Let me move this pedal a little bit. Kind of built on itself with the feedback there. So again, flat rate versus random. So that's just a little taste. Again, this pedal is going to a new home. Don't know who's going to win the auction, but it is a lot of fun. I have to admit I'm not weird enough for this pedal, I think.